And now, Serving the Ozarks, sponsored by Nav Restoration and Huey Magoo's Chicken Tenders.
The concept of tiny home living gained traction in the early 2000s with tiny homes and tiny living spaces popping up everywhere. However, it became massively popular in recent years thanks to the help of home improvement shows, the rising cost of living, a whole pandemic, and several other factors. Now, it is true that tiny home living is an affordable alternative to traditional housing, but here's a question. What if you were living out on the streets and the thought of affording anything such as shelter or food is incomprehensible? Well, that's where Eden Village steps in and guides the way. In 2012, Dr. David and Linda Brown started their 501c3, The Gathering Tree, and after a few years of meeting with their unhoused neighbors and learning their backstories, the Browns' vision expanded in a way they never thought possible. In 2016, the idea of Eden Village was born, and 2 years later, the Browns and their team broke ground for Springfield's first ever tiny home living community. Since its inception nearly 15 years ago, Eden Village has successfully worked to create safe and friendly communities for the chronically disabled homeless population here in Springfield. Eden Village does this by placing a chronically homeless individual in their very own tiny home, in turn giving them the dignity and quality of life any human being deserves.
I think we're the only one in the town that's actually providing permanent housing. And then what we add is the support. We bring the support that they need. And what makes it work, the house is important, but what really makes it work is the community. We have this small community of 31 individuals that live here. And it's intimate. They get to know each other. This is their village now. They take ownership, and they're proud of it. And we've given them dignity. That's the huge thing, is dignity. And have reversed the social isolation that they've been in.
Rewarding in the fact that you see these people that we've known for so many years to become housed and have dignity and self-worth and hope.
Now, during our Serving the Ozarks visit to Eden Village, I, along with Bailey Stroll, we were fortunate enough to witness a new Eden Village resident receive the keys to their very own tiny home. This is Bill. He has not had a place to call his own in over 20 years, and unfortunately, he's currently battling cancer. Now, while Bill has faced many hardships in his lifetime, this new chapter at Eden Village will be absolutely life-changing. And it goes without saying, it was a joyous and emotional day for Bill as he walked into his new and fully furnished humble abode. And it just so happens he is next-door neighbors to one of his longtime friends, Kenny. As the Browns previously said, Eden Village is a place where its residents are surrounded by a community of people with similar experiences. The two communities Eden Village has already built is barely even the tip of what's to come. Eden Villages 3, 4, and 5 are in the works and will make their debuts in the coming years. They also have villages in Kansas, Oklahoma, and North Carolina. Talk about an undertaking. Eden Village is creating a Springfield where no one sleeps outside. If you'd like more information about Eden Village, you can visit their website at edenvillagespringfield.org. And as I say every week, and I won't stop saying it, if you know of a charity, organization, business, or individual who is serving the Ozarks, please email us at servingtheozarks@ozarkslocal.tv. That is this week's Serving the Ozarks. Make sure to tune in next Thursday to see who we're serving.
Serving the Ozarks is sponsored by Nav Restoration and Huey Magoo's Chicken Tenders.
So, Jeremy, you go way back.
I've
David
covered them
Linda.
since they did the groundbreaking for their community center.
Yes.
I've decorated 3 or 4 of their tiny homes with Linda Brown, who is like my BFF. I love her.
I wish she was my aunt.
I want to
you know?
just hang out with her all the time.
Yes.
I text her occasionally.
Yes.
She and Dr. David have used the blessings in their life to help give back. I love this community. I love what they've done. I can't sing the praises of them and what they're doing highly enough.
Yes.
Seriously, it melts my heart. And to see where they started and where they are now.
I mean, Eden Village is 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
Like 3 is basically underway, which Linda said, that first tiny home that's in Eden Village 3, you're decorating it. So
I cannot wait.
Get the creative juices flowing. They're already flowing. But
it is, yeah. And it's been so, they've had some tiny homes that are built that are brought in. They've brought it back local. They're trying to save money. They're going to have 3D printed houses. And one of the residents happened to be a deaf resident. So I was over there one day working, and he was just so happy that he could communicate with
Yeah.
somebody. So we were chatting and visiting about his tiny house, and it's such a great idea.
And like you said last week, they did just receive a $35,000 donation from Mama Jean's, and that was used to purchase another tiny home. So for a new village. So.
Oddly enough, Eden Village 2, the location of Eden Village 2, is actually on a street that I used to live on. I used to live on the street, and at the end of the street was a dead end and was a trailer park.
Okay, that's what she was telling me.
And I said, you know what? At the end of the street, that would be a great Eden Village. And guess what? It happened. So
Boom.
amazing. Love Dr. David and Linda
Yes,
Brown. All right,
thank
guys,
you.
don't go anywhere. So much more fun on Ozarks Fox AM after this.